eat plankton. We also have looking like he's literally decaying. Now, in part of some kind of infection that involves why we see that his hunger is at plankton might have actually helped him with his hunger. And then we move over to part 3 and we see that crabs really did eat all over Bikini Bottom, which maybe and is now infected. And while luckily she was not able to take a bite out of it. And this one is definitely more severe than other infection AU because he hasn't been able to find Gary yet. But there isn't much time to actually be sad. And at the 4th stage, that's where their body just gives out on them, right? Does not hesitate in bashing the zombie's head in with that hammer. And low key, Patrick is, my boy went straight to violence. He didn't give that dude a chance. We also get another look at Pearl and how she's doing after having to put down Miss Puff, because we know that Patrick loves to eat, but they don't really have time to think about fight. And they do actually and force them into a fight. And they do actually pretty well until they see Larry pop up. And if you don't understand why they're scared of Larry, he's gonna be strong enough to actually either break her suit or her helmet. So she needs to be careful. After that, we see that Pearl finds her father, and at this point, he has fully expired. And they are walking around and attacking people, and the general public don't seem to actually understand how dangerous they are yet. We also learn that Sandy transformed and attacked Squidward, with Squidward actually losing one of his tentacles to put him down. In the next episode, we see that the infected are in the street in higher number now, and there's even an infected giant test on her to learn more about the virus. And the good news is be nice and talk to them. There's like nothing human left in them, and he's forced to basically defend himself. Ends up getting infected, and he takes a bite out of little Timmy here. Because of course in this AU week, Hannah with Squidward taking out an infected, and then with Sandy and a fish jumps out of nowhere, and they of course think that it's a zombie, so they attack the fish. It seems like Patrick is healing from the virus pretty good. Scene, we see that the team is fighting against infected on the beach, and Larry gets a strike on Sandy from behind, cracking her XP quick fast like he was in solo leveling food. And in this scene here, we see that Squidward over a rock, but luckily SpongeBob comes through with the pistol and saves him. But something seems to speak about their experience zombie states or which lets us know that he is really struggling right now. And we can kind of see this by how he treats the infected people now. Agrees, they turn her into chum. And this may sound a bit cruel, for sure if the doctor ends up getting infected as well. The next chapter takes place 1 week later, and we see such a coward that he hid in his house until he starved to death. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy and Sandy would have still been here. Now in the next chapter, my fears come true when we see that the doctor and Gary are walking. We see that he gets attacked, and then he sees that this fish had chum in his mouth. And I assume that this is going to be what helps Squidward with a baseball bat. And judging by the chair with a nasty bruise on his head. After that, we see Pearl trying to justify what she's about to do, but Tom still has enough strength to tell the woman what's going on, leaving him behind. Then we get to see SpongeBob, which I hope isn't foreshadowing. And of course, she finds him ripped apart. But Tom still has enough strength with Squidward